Welcome to the Vietnamese lesson for beginners. We shall start by learning the Vietnamese alphabets, as they are very crucial to understand the pronunciation in Vietnamese language. We shall have a brief introduction on the Vietnamese language. It is an Austroasiatic language, which is widely spoken across Vietnam. Vietnamese has been greatly enriched by the influence of Chinese language and culture, due to historical factors, and initially adopted the use of Chinese characters. However, the writing system evolved to the Latin-based script, which is called
chữ quốc ngữ,
developed by a Vietnamese Catholic missionary in the 17th century, giving Vietnamese an opportunity to proclaim their distinct identity from the Chinese. We shall start with the standard vowels of Vietnamese language.
a,
It has a high and long tone.
a,
It has a rising and short tone.
ớ,
It has a rising tone.
e,
There are no tone changes for this one.
ê,
To better relate to the pronunciation, the approximate English pronunciation is given at the right.
y,
There are no tone changes for this one. Let's review the vowels again.
a, ớ, e, I, o, ô, ơ, u, I,
Let's review the vowels again.
o, ô, ơ, u, I.
Now, we shall look at diphthongs. These are vowels with double sounds. Both are vowel sounds.
I,
There are no tone changes for this one.
I,
It has a short sound.
ấy,
It has a rising tone.
ao,
There are no tone changes for this one.
ao,
The next one is.
âu,
There are no tone changes for this one.
eo,
It has a long sound. Let's review the vowels again.
I, ấy, ao, âu, eo, eo,
It has a long sound.
ia, ie, iu, wa, que.
All these have no tone changes. Let's review the vowels again.
Eo, ia, ie, iu, ha, que. Oi, oi, ơi,
All these have no tone changes.
ô,
Here, A is almost silent.
ơ,
Here as well, A is almost silent.
ui,
There are no tone changes for this one. Let's review the vowels again.
oi, ơi, ô, ui. Quê, quơ, quy, iu.
All these have no tone changes. Let's review the vowels again.
Quê, quơ, quy, iu.
Now, we shall look at triphthongs. These are vowels with triple sounds, which all are independently vowels.
Yêu, hoài, ui, ơi.
All these have no tone changes. Let's review the vowels again.
Yêu, hoài, ui, ơi.
We shall now have a look at the consonants in Vietnamese language.
B, C, D, N, G,
All these have no tone changes.
H,
It has a rising tone.
K, L, M.
All these have no tone changes. Let's review the consonants again.
B, C, D, N, G, H, K, L, M. N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, X,
All these have no tone changes. Let's review the consonants again.
N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, X.
We shall now look at compound consonants. These are consonants with double sounds. It can either be two consonants, or a mix of vowel and consonant to generate the sound.
Toe,
It is a light pronunciation.
go,
There are no tone changes for this one.
C,
This is an interesting case, where the alphabet is not pronounced as G, rather with Z as the prefix.
ngô,
While pronouncing it, G is silent.
ng,
The next one is.
kh,
It is pronounced, like the air coming from the throat, which we would just like to spit it out. Let's review the consonants again.
toe, go,
C,
ngô, ng, kh, nhô, phù, thô,
All these have no tone changes.
trô,
It has a strong pronunciation, and also different, as indicated by the English approximation on the right.
quờ,
There are no tone changes for this one. Let's review the consonants again.
nhô, phù, thô, trô, quờ.
We shall explore more compound alphabets in Vietnamese.
Ách, anh, ăn, ôm, ông.
All these have no tone changes. Let's review the consonants again.
Ách, anh, ăn, ôm, ông.
Now, we shall start mixing the vowels and consonants to generate more complex alphabets in Vietnamese. We shall start with the B series.
Ba, Bo, Bô, Bơ, Bé, Bê, Bu, Bư, Bi.
Let's review the series one more time.
Ba, Bo, Bô, Bơ, Bé, Bê, Bu, Bư, Bi.
Let's move on to the next series.
Ca, Co, Cô, Cơ, Kè, Kê, Cu, Cư, Kỳ.
Let's review the series one more time.
Ca, Co, Cô, Cơ, Kè, Kê, Cu, Cư, Kỳ.
Let's move on to the next series.
Ra, gió, dố, dớ, dé, dế, du, dư, dì.
Let's review the series one more time.
Ra, gió, dố, dớ, dé, dế, du, dư, dì.
Let's move on to the next series.
Đa, đo, đô, đơ, đe, đê, đu, đư, đi.
Let's review the series one more time.
Đa, đo, đô, đơ, đe, đê, đu, đư, đi.
Thank you for the patient learning. A key reminder for all learners. The English equivalent for the Vietnamese pronunciation are mere approximations, and it is up to the perception of the listener to frame their own convenient way to remember the Vietnamese tones. Stay tuned for more updates. If there are any doubts regarding the Vietnamese lesson, please feel free to ask questions in the comments section.